I knew the collection from my volunteer work at Leiden University Libraries. But yeah, now I've thought very strongly that this is the moment to look at these images. Now that we're all occupied with thinking about Palestine and the ongoing genocide there, what does it mean to have these images that actually show Palestine before the Nakba? So they also preserve something that is now oppressed, something that is denied, something that is even erased. Like a lot of the villages in the images, they don't exist anymore. So Frank Scholten also, he preserved something. Interesting things was the graduation project I did for KBK, the Royal Academy of Arts, the photography department. The Frank Scholten collection is huge. There are 14,000 negatives, so that's not very suitable for a BA project. So I had to narrow down the selection of images I worked with. And Frank Scholten had an envelope with images that were called des choses intéressantes. So I was very intrigued. What are the interesting things? For my graduation exhibition, I printed out the negatives as positives. The original negatives are film, but that's very fragile. But I really wanted the audience to interact with the images, and that's why I printed out on plexiglass, which is way more sturdy. So it was presented on shelves, so people could look at it and really examine it, also with the magnifying glass. I think the intent is to bring these images that are usually behind closed doors at Leiden University Libraries towards the world or towards the public. So to be honest, I was also very scared to do this, because especially of this question, who am I to do this? Who am I to look at these images? Me, someone who grew up in Switzerland, who's now living in the Netherlands. And I think this is also the main subject of what I talk in the video essay. I think it's almost a bit of a journey that I went myself to investigate these relationships. I also take the audience along to give them insight on my personal view on it. And of course, there are many different relations to these images. That's also what I realized when exhibiting. Everyone saw something different in them. But the video essay is my tryout to give my thoughts across about the Frank Scholten collection. So I had a whole different graduation project already set up, but then I also was like, this is not right that I don't do this project out of fear to do something wrong. So I always say, who am I to not do this? Because I think all of us are related to Palestine. All of us are related to imperialist projects somehow. And I think looking at these images is also a way of looking at my own entanglements in this web.